Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm focusing all on hair, and I don't think I've ever done a hair video, but I've been getting lots more comments recently about like how I style my hair, what products I use. It's probably because I'm pregnant, which means that my hair has gotten thicker, and everyone said that was going to happen to me. Everyone was like, oh, when you get pregnant your hair gets really thick, and I was like, I don't think that's happened to me. Like I just didn't really think that happened to me. Anyway, it has gotten thicker. Like, I naturally have quite thick hair anyway. I've got a big head. You might not know that about me, but it's actually massive, my head. Like, me and Kieran measured our heads like from here around here and then here as well, and mine was bigger than his because I've got quite a big jaw and then a lot in the back as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got a lot of hair. And pregnancy does help, I'm not gonna lie, it does make it a bit thicker. But I'm not telling you to get pregnant just to get good hair. That was not the point of this video. The point of this video was I wanted to share 5 hair masks that I've been loving recently. Because I've been on book tour, and that means I've been doing lots of events, which means I've had lots of blow dries, lots of heat on my hair, which obviously is amazing, and I love having like fresh blow dries, but it's incredibly damaging for your hair having just like tong after tong after tong in them. So I have been trying to experiment with lots of different hair masks to kind of replenish, to add moisture, to repair the ends and things like this. So these are the 5 ones that I've really been loving, and I can't wait to share them with you. So the first one is not even really a hair mask. They don't even like, it doesn't really advertise it as a hair mask, but it's just pure argan oil. Now, I got this from Amazon. You can get it from like health food stores, I don't know, herbalist shops. I mean, it's probably in so many different places. You've probably seen it and just been like, well, you know, walk past it. But it is incredibly nourishing for your hair. So it's a really good one if you're going on holiday. You just put some of it in your hands, rub it through your hair, and then just lay out into the sun in it, because the sun's going to help infuse the oil into your hair. I wouldn't say it's something that you could wear and then go out with. It's very thick and oily, and you have to shampoo it out. But it's quite inexpensive. I think this was like $3.99 or $4.99. It was really not very expensive. There's huge amounts in here. There's 250 mils. It's going to last you like over 6 months, and you probably don't need to use it that often. Maybe like every 2 weeks. It depends on like the damage of your hair, but I'd say if you have dry hair, this is definitely the one for you, because that oil is going to really moisturize it, make it luscious and, you know, nice and glossy. Okay, so the second mask I've been using, it doesn't advertise itself as a mask. I will get to some proper masks. I love the way I'm like, this is not a mask, this is not a mask. I'm using it as a mask. This is a new line from Kerastase, and it's their Aura Botanica. Now, this is their first ever natural line, which is very exciting. You know, I'm really into my natural products. So Kerastase obviously is an incredibly famous hair brand everyone probably knows about. This is their conditioner, and it's called the Intense Moisturizing Conditioner for Dull Devitalized Hair. I love all the advertising stuff. I'm such a sucker for it. I'm just like, yes, I don't want to have dull hair. So the reason why it is more like a mask is that you have to keep it in for about 5 minutes for it to really work. So I don't know if you can see in the bottle, it's literally down to here. So I'm almost out because I've been using it all the time, and I've been using it with the matching shampoo as well. And it's really good. It's not too thick. It doesn't weigh your hair down. You know, sometimes masks can be really full on. So it is like a conditioning mask that you're using like on a day-to-day basis. Really nourishing. I'd say it's really good for dry hair, but also if you like get highlights and, you know, like chemically treat your hair. But it's just a good kind of like masky moisture to use on like a day-to-day basis. Okay, the next mask you might have heard of. This is like a hero product for most hairdressers in the world. So this is Philip Kingsley Elasticizer. So this is the go-to product for chemically treated breaking hair, and I have to tell you, like, my hair has come such a long way. I have the same hairdresser for the last 4 years. Her name's Kirsty. I love her, Kirsty Ryan. I'll put her details down below. She does all my hair. She's cut my hair for years. She does my book shoots. She blow dries my hair all the time. We're like kind of best friends. Well, I think I'm best friends with her. She's probably like, she's the client. Anyway, she's so great. Anyway, I remember when I first met her and I'd just come back from Australia and my hair was in such a state, I can't tell you. Like, I had bleached it. I used to have like the most bleached blonde hair. So like bleached hair, was in the sun every day, like in Australia, like never got haircuts, never really paid any attention to what shampoo and conditioner I was using. I mean, I was a student, you know, like I didn't really think of spending money on those sorts of things. I spent money on other things. I kind of came to her with my hair and I had really short bits at the front, so literally it was like, and it wasn't, that's not the style I was going through, it was breakage. So really short hair, and then the next bit of hair was here. So she had a lot of, I was like, can you make my hair a bit nicer? And she was like, oh, I don't know what I can do. But anyway, she recommended me on this product. She was like, you've just got to get some like goodness back into your hair. And I used to put mainly on the fronts, but I still use it now. Not really often because it's quite a strong treatment. Like, this is something when your hair is breaking, you've had loads of sun exposure, you bleach your hair or you dye your hair all the time and it's really starting to break. That's the kind of go-to product I think for it. And I always use it once I get like some highlights, or if I'm going through a time where I feel like my hair is actually breaking all the time. So you put this on. It says 10 to 20 minutes, but you can actually put it on longer. I really recommend getting a warm towel and then wrapping it around your hair to help infuse it. A little bit like with the oil going in the sun, that heat. Or if you have a gym membership that has a sauna or a steam room, oh, amazing. Put it on, get in the steam room, chill out for 10 minutes, and then come out. And that will really soak into your hair. So this is the go-to for like rescuing damaged hair. Okay, another of my favourite products is Aveda. Again, this is also like a protein damage remedy hair. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Well, it's called Intensive Restructuring Treatment, Strengthens Hair with Deep Repair. It's really thick, so I think this is really good if you have thicker hair. I think if you have thinner hair it still works, but you probably don't want to use too much of the product. And I would use, I wouldn't use the whole range, I'd just use the conditioner because all the products are quite thick. So for me, I can take this product because my hair's a bit thicker and it doesn't weigh it down too much. But this is really, really good if you've got thick hair. I love to kind of use this on a weekly basis as it's not as, I guess the elasticizer is slightly a little bit more chemically because Aveda is such a natural product. It smells beautiful, it's really moisturising, so if you're kind of looking for that luscious lock look, this is definitely perfect for it. You put it on only for 2 to 5 minutes, so it's quite an easy one. It's low maintenance, you could use it midweek, you can bang that on in the shower, leave it on and then wash it off. Whereas the other ones you kind of have to sit down. I mean, I can't take a shower for 20 minutes, it's a bit of a long time. So the other masks, you're thinking like, what are you going to do at the same time? Face mask at the same time, always quite good. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of more of a like, you could just add this into your routine every Sunday, apply this on, and that would be perfect. Okay, so the final one is Olaplex, and I always thought Olaplex was something you could only have in salons. So I had an Olaplex treatment maybe a year ago in a salon, and it's kind of, it takes like quite a long time, and you sort of get washed and then they put the treatment in and then they brush it through and then they leave it and then they shampoo it out, and there's all these different steps. But if you don't want to do that and go into the salon, you can actually buy this, and this is the hair protector. Now this is specifically if you colour your hair. So if you love to get blonde highlights, or you know, you go from dark to light, or you know, basically if you're putting dye in your hair often, which most of us are because it's fun changing your hair. I've had loads of different coloured hair over my time. This is one for you. So this is something that you put in overnight, or it says a minimum of 10 minutes. So this is probably one that you would not do in the shower. You'd probably put it through, maybe even, I quite like to put it on before I have a shower, so onto like dry hair or damp hair. Just brush it through, leave it for 10 to 20 minutes or even longer, and then go and wash it out. It's quite thick, and it's sort of, I wouldn't say it's, what does it smell of? It's sort of, it's quite fresh, like it doesn't smell like too chemically or like you're in a hairdresser or anything, so you don't feel like, you know, like sometimes that you're suffocating with like hair product, which is nice. So you can kind of chill out, relax. I wouldn't say you could go outside, people will know that you've got a hair mask in, but I don't really care about those things. Actually, yoga's a really good thing to do it with a hair mask in. You can just put it in before your class. I mean, you could do any fitness class, and then wash it out when you shower afterwards. I like that. It's quite a good thing to do. But yeah, Olaplex has been really helpful. I always use it post colour, so if I ever get like highlights done, I'll use this one afterwards, and I think that's just kind of helps just strengthen it a little bit. It's quite a strong treatment. Obviously the bottle's really small, so you don't need to be using it all the time, but I think it's just good as like a good rescue remedy post colour. So guys, those are my 5 favourite hair masks at the moment. I would love to hear from you if you've been using any amazing hair masks that you want to share. Do leave comments down below. I love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!